First of all, this is stolen land. Let's start there. If I'm in the grocery store for too long, I just start getting creative. In the afternoon, I guess that's when the fine shits come out. I'm touring an apartment right now. The job that I have now, girl, I do not want to be there. Hello everybody, it's your girl Destiny Kiara, and today we're gonna be vlogging. So today is Sunday, April 2nd. It's 1:44 in the afternoon, and y'all are gonna be coming along with me to run some errands, mainly to the grocery store, and then I'm gonna come back home because I do have some other things that are on my to-do list today. I want to do my nails today. I do have to edit a previous vlog today, and some other things that I cannot think of right now, but I do have a few things that I want to get done. But I wanted to go to the grocery store today, that way I can pick up some things, groceries to eat for the week, because I need to eat. And also because starting tomorrow, I am going to get back into the gym. It's a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. And it's only a little nerve-wracking because I haven't been in a long periodically time. But I decided to get back into the gym because, one, I miss the routine and I miss the ritual of it all. Getting up and going to the gym and stretching, mainly stretching. And stretching is something that I could do at home, but it's just something about going to the gym and being around people that are all trying to better themselves and having that shared space with people. So that's reason number one why I'm going to get back into the gym. I stopped going for a while because it just, with the show that I was doing, there was a lot going on, and somewhere in the midst of my already super busy schedule, I had discovered that I don't really like going to the gym in the morning. It's, in part, it's nice because there's not that many people there, and early bird gets the worm. You get to start your day bright and early and refreshed. But I would go to the gym, come out of the gym, go straight to work, and it's just, I wouldn't be super duper tired at work, but after that workout, girl, can I get a break? Can I get a fucking break? So when I was in high school, I used to do cheer, fun fact, and cheer practice was obviously always after school. And so a part of me believes that it's just ingrained in my brain, in my genetic makeup, to prefer working out in the afternoon, because you work out in the afternoon and then you go straight home, you shower, and then pretty much you go to sleep. That sounds ideal because working out already helps you sleep better. So in my mind, I just want to go work out, come home, maybe make food, shower, and go to sleep and have the best sleep of my life. That's what I would like. But yesterday I was planning and configuring my life and, you know, how I want things to look, getting my life together and creating a schedule. And at where I'm at in my life right now, the current circumstances in my life right now and what I have going on, it's just not super practical for me to go in the afternoons, unfortunately. So with that being said, tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, which is what I was doing before, but I did not like going in the morning. Like, if I had a choice, I would go in the afternoon, but I'm gonna go tomorrow morning, bright and early. And yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes. The other reason why I'm getting back into the gym is because I'm paying for it. Despite not being in the gym for the past 3 months, they still been taking that money out of my account. And so I'm just like, girl, that don't make no sense. So either you're gonna go to the gym and make the most out of them getting that $25 every month, or you're gonna cancel the membership. And so I'm just like, you know what? Let's get back in the field. So I'm going to the grocery store to pick up some meals for the week. That way, you know, I'm going to the gym just basically so that I'm crossing all my T's and dotting my I's, because going to the gym and working out and getting your body moving is important, but a lot of it is also what you're putting into your vessel and what you're eating and ingesting. So it's counterproductive if I'm getting back into the gym, but I'm still eating like shit. So I need to have some ingredients on deck and prepared. That way, when I'm out at work, for example, I'm not getting fast food out of convenience and I already have something available to me. So y'all are gonna come with me to the grocery store. And it's gonna be lovely. This week, I have a few things happening this week and I'm really excited about them. So one of my castmates from the show that I just wrapped, her name is Gabby. Shout out Gabby. She is in another production. She's in Bear and I'm going to go see it on Friday. So I'm really excited to go see it. When we were doing ragtime, my high school drama teacher came to the show to come see it, and afterwards we ended up getting drinks together, and she was basically telling me about how much she loves the show and how great the show is and how she thinks I would love the show, and that essentially she was like, we have to go see it, which I was already gonna go see it, but she was like, no, you don't understand, you have to go see it. So we bought tickets and we're going to go see it on Friday. So I'm very, very excited about that. And the day after that, on Saturday, I am going to be going out with some of my girlfriends. And yeah, we're just gonna get cute, go have a good time, maybe have some drinks, you know, and just, yeah, have a good time. Honestly, I was telling my friend Berlina yesterday that I have definitely been wanting to go out because for the duration of the show, rehearsals, tech, and performances and all that, my time was tied, baby. And when I say tied, I mean tied. Like, it felt like I didn't have no time for me. Like, I had no time to go out. There was no time to go out, no time to party. I mean, I did party a couple times with the cast, but that was with the cast. I wasn't, you know, going to the club with my friends and doing things that, you know, I would typically do before I got cast in the show. So I was expressing to my friend that basically I've just really been wanting to go out. You know, I've been wanting to get cute and pop out and, you know, take some pictures and just be cute and have a good time and laugh and dance. I've been wanting to do all that, yeah, all that. So we're doing that on Saturday. Very excited about that. And other than that, pretty much Monday through Friday, I'm just gonna be going to the gym, going to work, the usual, the boring stuff, you know. And then Friday and Saturday is where it's gonna get juicy, darling. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes. They are really playing this banger right now. A list. Yeah, a list. see, this is why like me in the grocery store, me in the grocery store is like me to Hobby Lobby. Well, let me not say Hobby Lobby because they support Trump, but it's like me to Michael's. Like, if I'm in the grocery store for too long, I just start getting creative, and then it's like, girl, stick to the plan. Never mind, I made my decision. I was about to get one of those syrups for coffee because they had hazelnut, and I haven't seen hazelnut in a long time. But then I looked and it was sugar-free. I don't want that. I'm gonna finish doing the rest of my grocery shopping, and I'm gonna see y'all later because I'm getting a little overstimulated. I need to focus. Alrighty, we made it back home. I did my grocery shopping. I just had a little snacky snack because I didn't have breakfast this morning. That's how low on groceries we were. Like, I didn't eat. Loki is resting / sunbathing. Oh, you my little pookie bike. So I'll probably go on a walk later, and then when I come back from my walk, I'm gonna go later when it gets a little bit cooler. So for right now, I'm just taking care of business, real business. So editing, washing clothes, and once I come back from my walk, I will make some dinner and probably breakfast for tomorrow morning as well, since I'm going to be getting up early and going to the gym. Gotta have that breakfast prepared and on deck, and then I'm gonna do my nails. Still gotta do my nails, so I'm gonna do that. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh my gosh, I just got a text from one of my castmates from the show, and how wonderful, how lovely. Cheyenne, if you're watching this, I love you so much, queen. So I did go out for my walk. I spent, it was like maybe 45 minutes, I think. I don't know when I stopped editing. I think I stopped at like 6:30 and I got back at 7:30. So an hour, actually. So I went on an hour walk, and then I came back home and went outside to the backyard to water my lawn, water my garden. So like I said, tomorrow is the first day that I'm stepping foot back into the gym after my 3-month hiatus. And since I'm going in the morning, I did the calculations, all right? So I plan on getting to the gym at 6:30. And so if I expect to get to the gym at that time, that means I have to be in bed and asleep by 9 o'clock. Which basically means that I have roughly an hour to cook myself some food for tomorrow and get in the bed and go to sleep. All of that needs to be done within an hour, which I can do that. I can absolutely do that. I'm going to be making poke bowls for the week, but I'm only gonna make one for tomorrow, and then I'll just, because it's better when it's fresh. So I'm gonna make one for tomorrow, and then I'll just do the same throughout the week. And it doesn't take that long to cook the rice. It doesn't take that long to cook the fish and prepare everything. So I'm going to do that. Shouldn't take me very long. I did wash my clothes. The only thing is I haven't folded them up. Obviously, they're still in the dryer. So depending on how long it takes for me to finish cooking, I will do that. And that's pretty much it for the day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Today drained me. I'm just kidding, but a check-in. So today is Tuesday, April 4th, I think. Actually, I am a bald-faced lie. April 7th. Today is April 7th, and it's been a lovely day. I didn't bring my camera with me because today I had to go to the regular 9 to 5, and I just didn't want to bring my camera along with me, knowing that that's pretty much all I was doing today. But update on getting back into the gym after my 4-month hiatus. I think the other day I said 3 months, and I was thinking about it and I was like, no, it's definitely been 4 months. So, okay, here's the tea. Did I get up this morning and go to the gym? No. But did I go to the gym after work? Yes. So here's what happened. Essentially, I was sleeping in bed this morning, and I had set alarms the night before. I had set alarms for these are such random times, but I set alarms for 4:18, 4:28, and 5. The first one rang, the first one went off, and I was like, okay, it's almost time. Gotta rise and grind, you know, get up and put this work in. But I put it on snooze. I was like, I still got more time. The second one went off, and I was like, oh no, chief. So I put that one on snooze. And then the third one went off, and I was just like, I'm not getting up out of this bed. The sleep was hitting too good. And the thing is, I couldn't sleep last night. I was talking to some of my castmates from the show that I was just in, because I could not go to sleep. And we were having an interesting conversation. Tea was spilled. But yeah, I couldn't get to sleep. So I ended up going to sleep pretty late. Or I ended up going to sleep just not at a decent time to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't go to the gym in the morning. I ended up getting up at my regular time just to go to work. I went straight to work, and then one of the students that I tutor, because I also tutor, that's the side hustle, surprise. One of the students that I tutor, they have this thing going on after class, so I didn't have to tutor today. So right after work, I got to go to the gym, which, as I said, I really prefer working out in the afternoons anyway. So today was just really nice. I left work, went to the gym, worked out. It was beautiful. It was so nice. Key takeaways though, because I have never gone to the gym and worked out. Actually, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie, actually. But at this gym, I guess, in particular, this is the first time I've worked out in the afternoon at this particular gym. It was really nice. I liked it. It felt brighter in there. It felt lighter. It just, I don't know, it felt really, really good. I must say, truly. The only thing is, the caveat is, there were definitely more people there. It wasn't packed, but it was close to it. You feel me? So, which I kind of expected, because it's like 3:15 when I checked in. So people are getting out of school, getting off of work. Some people are getting off of work. So I did expect that, but I don't know if I prefer. I definitely do like the feeling of working out after work, and I like that it's brighter in the gym building, and you know, it's after my shift, and it's just kind of a great way to end the day. But there were a lot of people in there. And today I did arms and back, so I wasn't doing too much. I mostly used free weights, but not the super big ones. So I didn't use the free weights by all the machines, like the super heavy weights right in front of the mirror. There's a small rack with weights on it, with free weights on it, next to the mats where you stretch. And so I use those when I'm doing arms. I have not yet worked my way up to the big dogs. But perhaps one day. So I use those free weights. And that area was pretty clear. You know, it wasn't super dense, wasn't super congested. But I did look over at the other side of the gym where the other free weights were, the heavy ones in front of the mirrors. And by golly, great heavens. It looked, just looking at that section, low-key gave me an anxiety attack. Like, get me out of here, please. But that might just be a sacrifice that I have to make if what I really want is to go to the gym in the afternoon. I might just have to get used to being surrounded by a lot of people and, you know, I already have gym etiquette, but I mean in terms of, the thing is, in the mornings, there's truly not that many people there, so I don't really have a problem with other people using the weights that I want to use, or someone using the machine, or having to wait for a machine, or, you know, things like that. I don't really have to deal with that. But based off of what I saw today, I know that I would have to do that. You know, I'd have to wait for a machine, or I'd have to wait to use weights, or all the weights might be taken. So that's definitely something for me to think about. I'm glad I got the opportunity to go in the afternoon to see what it was giving. But anywho, after I finished up my workout, I went to the tailor's because I've been meaning to get some clothes tailored. So I did that. They're gonna be ready on Friday at 4 p.m., which is perfect because I'm going to see my friend Gabby's show on Friday at 8. So perfect time. I can go pick those up, come back home, get ready, and then go to see the show. And one of the items that I'm getting tailored is this cute little number that I want to wear on Saturday. So it's literally perfect. Just look at how that just worked out. Oh my gosh. I feel so good. I feel super good. For like, that workout just really invigorated me, and I did my stretches, and it was just really, really nice. Like, it was so therapeutic. I wasn't sure how I wasn't sure how I was going to feel getting back into the gym after having not been there for 4 months. Low-key, I was anticipating feeling a little self-conscious and like, oh my gosh, I'm back. But I did not feel that way at all. Literally walked in, checked in, went to the locker room like I usually do, came back out, proceeded to stretch, took a cool minute stretching. It was very, very nice. And at this very moment in time, I can literally feel my body thanking me, because my body's been feeling very tense lately also. So I stretching is something that is very beneficial, very necessary. So if you have the time to stretch, pause this video right now and do some 5-minute stretches, okay? Because your body will thank you. Trust me. I'm gonna go water this yard, and I'll see y'all later. Hello, darlings. It is currently, I'm gonna take a guess because I don't have my phone in the bathroom with me right now. I'm gonna say maybe 10:15 or so. And I just got done showering, and now I'm just gonna do some skincare, and then I'm gonna prepare a little lunch for tomorrow, and that's pretty much gonna be the end of my day. It's Wednesday, April 9th, and I'm a little sweaty Sally right now because I just left the gym. It is 5 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon. It's 5 in the afternoon. I got to go to the gym for the second time this week in the afternoon, which was super great, truly, honestly. This having been my second time going to the gym in the afternoon versus in the morning, final verdict, final thoughts. So, I do really enjoy going in the afternoon. On Monday when I went to the gym right after work, and then I went home and did a bunch of other stuff, took care of a bunch of other things. I took a shower, got my sexy ass in the bed, and when I tell you it was the best sleeps I had in a long time, so the past couple months, honestly, I've been struggling to get to sleep. Like, I'll get in the bed and then I'll try my best to fall asleep. I'll lay in the bed, I won't have my phone, I'll spray my essential oils, you know, do all of that, and I'll still have trouble falling asleep. So 9 times out of 10, I always end up picking my phone up. I end up getting on my phone, which is never a good idea, and then I really can't fall asleep, so I end up falling asleep at treacherous hours of the night. So it was really nice Monday night when I took a shower, took care of what I needed to take care of, jumped in the bed, and as soon as I hit the bed, it was great. It was truly amazing. So, like I was saying, I do like coming to the gym in the afternoon. It is very nice. Another thing that is not relevant to me enjoying and preferring coming in the afternoon, but what I have noticed, what can I say? I am observant. There are more little fine shits in the afternoon. In the morning, like I said, in the morning at the gym, there's not that many people. And if there are, it's mostly older people that are in the gym during those hours. When I was coming to the gym early in the morning, I only ever saw maybe like 2, if even that, 2 little fine shits in the morning. But also, I don't really be looking like that because that's not what I'm here for, okay? I'm here for me. I'm here for my betterment. I'm here to get this workout in, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice. So yeah, there in the afternoon, I guess that's when the fine shits come out, because it was running rampant in there. Let me not make that joke. But yeah, so far getting back into the gym it's been good. We're 2 days in, so it's just like, keep it up, Destiny. But I am really proud of myself because today I did 10 minutes on the motherfucking Stairmaster, no breaks. And usually I take me a little break, but this time I was like, no, Destiny, keep going, you got it. And I wasn't super what's the word I'm looking for? I wasn't feeling super fatigued. And that's another thing that I will say is I don't know if it's because the stretching routine that I'm doing now is a bit more rigorous than what I was doing 4 months ago. I don't know if it's because I've eaten, you know, several times throughout the day up to working out now. I don't know what it is, but when I was working out in the morning, I noticed that I got fatigued more easily versus coming in the afternoon. What I observed just now with my gym session just now is that I was a lot less fatigued. And Like I said, I stayed on the Stairmaster for 10 minutes nonstop, took a short break, literally less than 15 seconds, and then I started it up again and finished with 15 minutes. So, love that for me, truly. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's a science behind that. If there is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I feel really, really good, truly. Yeah, I feel really, really good. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, Papa? Oh, you're mean. Hello there. It is Thursday, April 10th. It's 9:38 p.m. Whoo, chile. And bring me some matcha. I just got back from the gym. This time, for the first time ever, I went in the evening. So I've been going in the afternoon, but this time I went in the evening because I had to tutor today and it wasn't right after work. So I went to work and then I had like an hour window. So I came home, watered the yard, and then at 5 o'clock I went to go tutor. And then from there, I would have went straight to the gym, but my phone was dying. And the last thing that I wanted was to go to the gym and my phone dies in the middle of, you know, me working out. Because I be listening to music. And if I'm in the middle of a set and my song is on and all of a sudden I hear boop, 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 I'm going to be pissed off. So I came back home, charged my phone, and then went out to the gym. I went to the gym at 7:30. That's when I started my workout, and now it's 9:30. Took me like 20 minutes to get home, with a few extra minutes because I stopped at the store to get something. I stopped at the grocery store because I wanted a little snacky snack, a little post-workout snacky snack. Today was a good day though, honestly. Went to work. Work was cute. Pretty easy day, pretty chill. Love that for me. 2 of my Amazon packages came, which was really nice. I ordered 2 fragrances and they both smell really, really nice. If y'all want a video dedicated to fragrances, let me know. Other than that, so today I did get an email from one of the jobs that I applied to. I can't remember when I applied to this position. I believe it was maybe about a week and a half ago. And I feel like I'm supposed to be happy and excited and, you know, this is what I've been waiting for. But I just kind of, it's hard for me to feel that way. And let me explain why. Even though in the past couple vlogs, I've had no shortage of my moments where I'm, you know, yapping away and talking about how I want better and how I want more and how I want to grow professionally. And I just know that I'm meant for more than what I'm doing career-wise. Even though that is the case, this position that I applied for, it's a great position and it's a great opportunity. Don't get me wrong, but the level of commitment that is required of this position, I am just not sure. It comes at a very strange time. And I say that because literally during this whole process of me editing my resume and applying to different organizations and different positions that I feel better align with what I want to do, I've been praying and you know, asking God, like, if this is your will, please make this happen for me. If this is your will and if this is what you see for me, please allow these doors to open. Please have your hand over my vision for my life and allow it to come to fruition in the only way that you know how. And I've been praying that prayer, and I've been waiting to listen for God. And I just felt like throughout this whole process, I didn't necessarily feel like God has been aligned with what I particularly want and see for myself. And so, interestingly enough, today when I was at work, or when I arrived at work today, I just felt something in my spirit say, like, maybe this is where God wants you to be. And that was kind of rough for me to receive that message, because the job that I have now, girl, I do not want to be there. But that was the message that I received in my spirit today on my way to work. Like, maybe this is exactly where God wants you to be. And I questioned it. Obviously, I was like, why? But why? But why though? And I believe that perhaps this is where God wants me to be right now in terms of career, in terms of, actually, let me not say career, in terms of job. At this very moment, I believe that this is perhaps where God wants me to be, simply because of the fact that, so the show that I just did, Ragtime, that's one of the first shows that I've done in a long time, in several years. But after having done that show and getting back into theater and getting a taste for it again, my love for it has bloomed again. And I have friends and old colleagues sending me auditions, and I want to be on stage, and I want to be in front of a camera. I was born to be a star. That much I do know. And I'm already a star. There is nothing special about me. I am just a little star. But no, I'm already a star. But I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But essentially, I will be a performer. And part of being a performer, whether that's an actress, a dancer, a singer, means going to auditions, actively going to auditions. And it can be hard to go to auditions when you are in a job that is very demanding and the expectations are very high. And what I will say about this job that I have currently is that, not that the expectations aren't high, but the boss that I have in particular is very lenient and very accommodating. So in the event that there is an audition that I desire to go to, it's not a super big deal for me to reach out to my boss and say, hey, I can't come in today. Or send my boss an email and say, hey, can I have this day off? So for that reason, and that reason alone, I thought, maybe that's why God is not moving anything right now, and maybe this is where God wants me to be. And as I was clocking into work, I was like, okay, you know what? This isn't what I want, but I can receive that, and I understand that. And I kid you not, literally before the end of the day, before I clocked out, I checked my email, and that email was sitting in my inbox. The email from the organization that I applied to. It's a great position. It would be a great position for me in terms of growing professionally. The only thing is it's a commitment. It's a position for something that is somewhat like a camp, and it requires, for the position that I applied for, it requires you to have room and board on their campus, which means that 24/7 I would be on this campus for the entire duration of summer, which there are auditions now that I'm thinking of that I had planned to audition for. And let's just say I get cast, and then this opportunity falls through, then what? This position is also a very, very well-paying position, I must say. So yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm happy that out of the bajillion places I applied to, you know, someone did see my resume and they are interested in me as a candidate. But I guess out of all the places that I applied to, like, I wasn't 100% sure about this one, for the simple fact that it requires so much commitment. And having wrapped the show that I was just in, I got really excited about auditioning again and all that stuff. And like I said, if this falls through, it kind of, all that kind of goes out the window, which makes me feel a bit at odds. Yeah, it doesn't make me feel great. So I have some things to think about. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Anywho, so all in all, it has been a lovely day, truly. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going to see Bear. Hi, Gabby. Today is Friday, April 11th. It is 12:30 and I'm touring an apartment right now. Yes, your girl is touring an apartment. And honestly, this one's so cute. This one is really cute. I don't know how I feel about these stairways though. Like, they're clean, but it's a little creepy. Like, they're enclosed. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I'm touring apartments. The one that I saw right now, super cute. Super duper cute. So now I'm going to see the next unit. So follow me. Okay. 202. 203. So this is the one, this is the unit that I saw on Zillow. And when I saw her, I was like, yes, immediately yes, girl. Like, she's so cute. Look, y'all, it's the little things that make a huge difference. Let me just show y'all real quick. I really appreciate a thoughtful interior design moment. The steps leading into the living space, oh my gosh. Love this little setup here. Now this unit, it doesn't get nearly as much natural light as the one that I was just in, but it's still cute, you know. It's workable. It's doable, okay? Then we've got the kitchen over here. One thing that I really do want in my next place is an open concept kitchen. I would love an open concept kitchen because I'm a type of woman that loves to entertain guests. And while I'm cooking or preparing a meal or snacks or whatever, I would like to be able to still see and engage with whoever I have over at the moment. So obviously this is not super open concept, but I can appreciate that it has this space here that allows me to still see what's going on in the living space while I'm cooking and doing my thug thizzle in the kitchen, you feel me? This is a beauty. Oh my gosh. I also think this unit, actually no, I think this one is less than the one that I just saw. I think she said because the other one has a balcony and this one doesn't. And I'm not gonna lie, I would love a unit with a balcony, but you know, sometimes you have to compromise. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure if that's something I'd be willing to compromise on. I'm not going to lie, because I do like the freedom to step outside of my apartment and get fresh air in a space that still belongs to me. But this unit right here, oh my gosh. God, if you love me, you'll flip this motherfucker. This is the dining space, obviously. I just love this detail of the of the railing here and the steps that lead down into the, it's the little details that truly define, like, okay, this is a separate space from the rest of the unit. And I really, really love that. Hello, it's me again, and we are at the mall. So I came here to see if I could find a cute little bag to take with me tomorrow. Originally, I was looking for something dark brown, something handheld. You know, I didn't want to do another over-the-shoulder moment. So I came to the mall, looked around in a few different stores, wasn't finding anything, and then I finally did find something, but it wasn't dark brown. It's a cute little denim moment. I will show y'all. I already purchased her. She's super cute, honestly, super, super cute. But the thing is, I have to go back into the mall. I know, girl, destiny. I have to go back into the mall because I wanted to try and get shapewear for tomorrow if I can. It's a specific kind of shapewear. So the ensemble that I'm wearing tomorrow, it's very deep cut. And these yitties, girl, they're heavy, and I could use boob tape, but I don't want to have to do that. And I have a bra that I tried on with the garment when it initially came to my house, and it could work, but it's not low enough. So I would be having to pull the garment up constantly, and I just don't want to do that. If I can find shapewear, or like a bra that is like has a deep plunge in it already, that is ideal. Okay, I'm leaving the mall because they did not have any shapewear. No shapewear, no bra. They didn't have nothing that was a deep plunge. And the thing is, I could use boob tape. I absolutely could. I've done it before. But do I want to? No, I do not. The reason why I don't want to use boob tape for tomorrow is because, see, boob tape is great, don't get me wrong, it truly does the job. But the thing about boob tape is I would not be able to fully moisturize the way that I want to. And see, that just ain't gonna work for me. Because I am going to be glistening, okay? It's spring, and you do not want to be caught in sweat. Give me 1 second, sweetheart. Can I just get a venti ice water, please?
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
I'm sorry, we actually can't give out any waters. You do have to make a purchase.
Oh my gosh.
A marshmallow bar.
No, that's okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, you too. Starbucks. Girl, you better count your fucking days. What do you mean you can't give me no water? That is really, truly, that's ridiculous. That is truly ridiculous. Is it just me, or does that feel very dystopian society? Like, girl, it's 85 degrees outside. You can't give me no water? That is crazy. And the thing is, I heard that they were doing that, but I don't know why, but I was like, they can't do that. Like, establishments can't not give out free water. That's crazy. That's crazy. I will don't play with me. I will shut this whole shit down. That the only reason why I'm this upset about that is because I'm thinking of homeless people. Like, what if a homeless person that's out on the street, you know, it's obviously super hot, it gets really hot, and what if they just want water, a cold cup of water? You mean to tell me that you're going to tell them they can't get a cup of water unless they make a purchase? Right. That really is upsetting to me, because if I really wanted the water, I could have made a purchase just now. But number one, I don't fuck with Starbucks, so I'm not spending my money here. I just wanted the free water. And two, I'm, again, just thinking of the people that are going to want water. It's hot. and they have to make a, that's crazy. But I digress. Back to what I was saying originally. I didn't find anything at the mall. I could tape the girls up, but then I wouldn't be able to moisturize the way that I want to. And the thing about boob tape is if you have any sort of oil on your skin, then the tape is not gonna stick. So that would be futile for me to purchase boob tape, put it on, and then have it fall right off, which is why I'm so adamant about finding shapewear that I could wear, or a deep plunging bra situation. That way I don't have to tape them up. You get me? So, I don't know where else I could go to see if they have what I'm looking for, but it's also 2:46. My stuff from the dry cleaners is going to be ready at 4, so I do have time, but not like an exuberant amount of time. And another thing, actually, you know what? I'm not done on the topic of Starbucks and their greed, because that's actually what it is. That is literal greed. Imagine a homeless person that literally has nothing to their name. It is hot as the devil's ass crack outside. They walk into a Starbucks because that's the closest thing to them, just wanting a cold cup of water, and they are denied a cold cup of water unless they make a purchase. Is that not the most insane thing that you've ever heard? That is greedy as it really is. Corporate greed. Literally, Starbucks is such a large company. They lose nothing from giving people free water. First of all, this is stolen land. Let's start there. Second of all, again, this company loses nothing from giving people free water. I don't understand why that's something that they decided all of a sudden they want to do. And it's because of greed. Greed is evil. It's evil. And Starbucks, I'ma just say this. All the basic bitches drink Starbucks. All the simple hoes go to Starbucks. Because if you already was still spending your dollar at Starbucks and you didn't stop when you saw them kicking black people out of their stores, then that's strike one. Strike two is now they don't want to give free water without a purchase. If you still spend your hard-earned money at Starbucks, there is no way that you can tell me that you are not simple. I'm sorry, you a simple bitch. And you know, that's fine for some of you. If you a simple bitch, be a simple bitch. But we're considerate over here. We're mindful over here, and that just don't make no sense. Even McDonald's gives you free water cups. So Starbucks, what do you think you got going on to where you can't give people free water anymore? Is y'all ain't got the budget? Spooky. We're in the spaceship. Woo! Cutie.
We're here to see Bear. I'm a bear. Seeing Bear.
Musical theater, babe. Are you ready? Thoughts on the show?
Great. 10 out of 10.
I woke up this morning. I finally did my nails. Yeah, get into it. So this is the bag that I ended up getting. I don't remember the brand, but that's the bag. And then this is the fit. Ew. It's giving. Oh, she's gorgeous. You heard, I have such pretty friends. Oh my gosh.
Guys, I'm in. Oh, sorry. I'm in.
What are you eating? I got a spicy marg. Wait, no, this is not a margarita. I got a spicy drink. She loves a spicy drink. And Courtney got edamame.
And I fucked that shit up. Oh, sorry.
Final verdict? Final verdict on the edamame? No, you can talk, girl. It's real life, okay? This is real. Final verdict?
What'd you give it? You were about to say a 4 out of 10. I already knew it.
It's just, it gives nothing. Like,
Yeah, it's like no flavor or something. It needs a dig. I'm telling you, normally, if you get it right at an Asian place, you get like your garlic, your ginger, soy sauce.
wait, you like ginger?
Love ginger.
Do you like wasabi? what do we have over here?
It's like sesame chicken or something.
Okay, her. And that's on friendship. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Where the fuck did you get that? That's it. The strawberry?
Technically,
It's okay.
you get it. Technically, that wasn't my fault.
It was nobody's fault.
Okay, good.
You get it. She laughed. She get it.
Thank you so much.
You get it, boo boo. What's your name? Kelsey. Go ahead, Kelsey.
Cheers. Wait, which one is which?
I don't know how we got here. This hard. Like this is crazy. She's on my time. This is crazy. I like how you guys Nah, she's not. Like, what we talking about?
Wait, what's your sign?
Pisces.
The baddest Pisces to ever do it. He is really talking about this hibiscus margarita. Like, they don't have that.
What's the deal, y'all? Listen, this is episode 3
Period.
Black Queens.
He's eating it up.
Having a good time.
Say Black Queens forever.
Black Queens forever.
Snow bunnies never.
Never.
No FaceTime. You can go in the bag. No,